Every generation remembers the Wright brothers, but history forgot many others who made flight possible. Inventors who flew before fame, engineers who worked in silence, dreamers who defied gravity and the world. Today, we rediscover 5 aviation pioneers who changed the course of flight, even if the world forgot their names. This is Aviation Trivia, powered by Avion Vibe, where passion for flight meets the stories that lift us higher. Long before aviation was an industry, it was an obsession, and no one embodied that spirit better than Alberto Santos Dumont. In early 1900s Paris, he became a familiar sight, flying small personal airships above the rooftops. In 1906, his airplane, the 14 bis, made the first publicly witnessed powered flight in Europe, years before aviation became mainstream. But Santos Dumont's genius wasn't just in flight. He envisioned flying as a part of daily life, even designing a lightweight personal aircraft called the Demoiselle, a prototype of modern ultralights. He flew too soon, overshadowed by the Wright brothers, forgotten outside Brazil, yet his dream of personal flight shaped the very world we live in. While some dreamed of flight, others meticulously engineered the forces that made it possible. One of them was Henri Coanda, a Romanian inventor who changed aerodynamics forever. In 1910, Coanda built an experimental aircraft powered not by a propeller, but by a jet-like engine using compressed air. During testing, it malfunctioned and caught fire, but his work uncovered a phenomenon now known as the Coanda effect, the tendency of air to follow curved surfaces. Some pioneers didn't just fight physics, they fought prejudice. In 1921, Bessie Coleman became the first African-American and Native American woman to earn a pilot's license. Denied entry to American flight schools, she learned French, traveled to Paris, and trained in a country that welcomed her talent when her homeland did not. Coleman returned to America as a stunt pilot, thrilling audiences with barrel rolls and dives. But her mission went beyond spectacle. She wanted to open a flight school for black aviators to prove the sky had no color. Not every pioneer flew for glory. Some built the foundations others would later soar from. In 1901, in Bridgeport, Connecticut, Gustav Whitehead may have achieved powered flight, 2 years before the Wright brothers. Witnesses claimed his monoplane flew half a mile at 50 feet altitude. Newspapers reported it, but no photographs survived. History dismissed his claim, until a century later, aviation historians began to reconsider. If true, Whitehead didn't just build an airplane. He built a mystery that still challenges aviation's origin story. Decades later, another forgotten name emerged, Nadezhda Popova, a Soviet pilot during World War II. Flying Fragile P-2 biplanes on 800 missions, she and her comrades became known as the Night Witches, striking silently under moonlight. They had no radar, no parachutes, only courage. Popova's story reminds us that aviation's progress isn't only measured in technology, but in the bravery that tests it. These pioneers built the sky we fly through. Innovators, dreamers, and heroes whose legacies were lost between the clouds of history. From Santos Dumont's airships to Coanda's jet, from Coleman's courage to Popova's night missions, every flight today carries a piece of their spirit. History is richer and more complex than the common stories we tell. Whose story do you think deserves to be remembered next? This is Aviation Trivia, brought to you by Avion Vibe, where flight meets inspiration. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from the skies.